Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 345 of the TTV podcast. I'm Messa.
I'm LJ.
I'm Ben.
I'm Tenebrae Invictus.
I'm Starbreak.
I'm Leo.
And I'm Sakota.
And hello, everybody.
Mardi Gras.
We're doing it again. Nailed it.
And welcome back.
First try.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that blast pass. Starting an episode over and Mardi Gras in one
Speaking
session.
of blast,
Heck
we haven't
yeah.
done this in so long, dude. It's been like, what, 3 months?
Y'all,
May 8th was the last time we did a podcast.
Where have
Our
you
TTV
been?
podcast.
In the merry, merry month of May.
it has
Where
been
have
a,
you guys been?
it has been a wild and crazy
I've been
few
here.
months.
Nothing's changed in the last 3 months since our last podcast.
I've been around, just floating, chilling.
The
Yeah,
state
he
of the
does.
world has drastically worsened.
It has had no effect on whether or not we can do TTV podcasts, but yes, it has worsened.
Not in my case. I spent, the last 2 months since we did our last podcast, kind of just being at home the whole time. And only just a few weeks ago went back to work. After 2 months,
Meanwhile,
or 3 months of nothing, going back to work, and things are just getting worse.
I have been very erratically working at Target with ever-changing and fluctuating hours because of the state of the world. So I have not had that luxury.
I remember when I lost my mind.
Oh my goodness.
Luxury might be the wrong way of putting it. I'm grateful to still have a job.
Likewise.
I will say though, I have been hard at work even during quarantine. Before going back to my job, I put out a platformer game.
You did.
Heck yeah.
You did.
Pokey the Stick Figure, as of July 2nd, it is out on Steam. Go play it right now. It's only $5.
You've earned the right to plug Pokey. It's been a long time coming, man.
Heck yeah,
Pokey
dude.
the stick figure is absolutely legendary, even if it is very easy. It's still fun to coast through. Everybody go pick it up. It's very easy. It's a very casual platform.
Oh yeah. Super easy, guys. Just play it. You're gonna have a great time and be like,
stick figure.
why did I buy this? This was so easy.
It's just a stick figure, man. Come on.
Easy game, boys. It's a very. I designed it so even babies could play it and speed run.
Babies
through it.
love Pokey.
Have you actually tried that out, though? Have you gotten a baby to play it?
I don't have a baby, so no.
Well, find someone else's.
All right,
Kill the
LJ,
baby.
Meso, y'all need to give me a baby.
Give me your
Several
children.
of my coworkers have babies, but I don't think they'd appreciate me giving any of them to you.
It's just we just need some experiment. Like we just need people to be willing
Have
to
you-
participate in experiments.
Have you considered cloning?
Oh my goodness.
Have I considered cloning?
Yes.
Well, if I clone myself, wouldn't I just be an adult?
No, you have to still grow it from. You have to still grow the clone from an embryo.
Bruh.
Well, I don't know. That just sounds really complicated. Like, so first I have. Man, I might as well just go have a baby.
Real quick, a few things.
You might have to wait on that.
I have something to add to this cloning conversation. However, we need to do some plugs.
All right.
Yes, we do.
Ah, yes. I was about to say, speaking of plugs, LJ, take it away.
So Pokey the Stick
Listen,
Figure is out. No, kidding, go ahead.
Mother of pearl. A lot of things just happened right there, and no. So, starting off, make sure to head on over to the TTV message boards at board.ttvchannel.com. You need to be 13 years or older in order to be a member, and follow our rules. It makes things a lot nicer. While you're over there, make sure you participate in the last art poll topic. That's right. Our canonization contest for Toa Helrix for the Bionicle Generation 1 story is coming to a close on August 10th, coincidentally Bionicle Day. The final art poll to decide the final appearance for Toa Helrix, the first Toa, and the Mask of Psychometry will end. So head over there and vote for your top 3 entries. And we're going to go ahead and run it through some code, and we're going to send the final winner to Greg for canonization. At which point we will announce it and then have our Knack and Jay afterwards so that we can vent about this very frustrating ordeal.
I mean, discuss it in a calm and
Collected man.
and objective manner.
So,
Get some tea. We are, you know what? We're remaking the Revolutionary War because we're going to dump just all the tea.
so I gotta know. I gotta know.
Nope.
You don't
More
got
plugs.
it.
Finish the
I got more
plugs.
plugs. Second, Patreon. Patreon.com/TTV channel. Lowest dollar a month, you can join our Discord server as well as our Minecraft server on the islands of Motunui and Voinui with more to come. Also, in lieu of polls on the message boards, I haven't plugged this enough as I should, but we actually have 2 other ones that we really would appreciate some participation in. Top 10 TTV channel moments of 2020 and the top 10 TTV channel moments of the decade. Because this year, the TTV podcast, the TTV YouTube channel as well, have celebrated 10 years of existence. So go and nominate your favorite moments from the last 10 years by posting the video in question and a timestamp to your moments.
10 years.
10
Man,
years.
It has been that
So-
long.
We've done this for too long. Oh,
And be sure to
And,
nominate the Brick Fair Virginia vlogs.
And that does it. Those are all the plugs for the time being.
one more plug, please. Be sure to check out the Lego Super Mario reviews on the channel, sponsored by Lego. We got all the sets. We're going through each and every single one of them. So you better check them out if you like the Mario. If you don't like Mario, then don't bother listening to me. Bye.
Yeah.
Yes.
You should stay tuned to them now, because pretty soon a new challenger will appear, and the TTV Mario lore will only deepen.
My baby
Yeah.
boy.
Hey, you had a baby the whole time!
Yes, I lied. Yeah, I have a baby.
Yeah,
He's-
you.
Bowser Jr.
If you watch the
Zach,
first
Bowser
Brick
Jr.
Fair Virginia vlog, you'd find out he runs in, he hugs Mess, and he's like, "This is my baby boy." Now you know.
You spoiled it.
No, it's there. You said it a year ago.
I said, I mean, yes.
What were you saying, Messa?
What's the thing you're curious about? You had to know.
Yes.
Okay. You say you gotta be 13 years or older to be on the message. What if you're born on a leap year?
I
Oh,
got
well.
some bad.
You're gonna have to wait
Oh,
till
no.
you're gonna have to wait till you're 52 in actual years.
Honestly,
No,
though.
leap year. Just wait like a week after your 13th, your
Yeah,
alleged 13th birthday.
it's not hard.
Consecutive birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, just wait. It's not, it's not that big a deal anyway.
You're not missing
Kinda
out on
more-
much.
You're not missing much. Yeah.
Okay, hey.
You don't have to be there.
All
Okay.
that's there is LJ like getting mad at people. That's it.
I'm not getting
Honestly,
mad
though.
at people.
I don't know. That
I'm
is kind
getting
of a
mad-
spectacle.
Are you sure it's not Twitter and also the other way around?
Yeah, it's people getting mad at me.
It comes and goes. It's like a cycle.
Twitter's been so toxic lately.
Twitter's
Twitter-
just mad at TTV for some that dang TTV guy. He did something.
Twitter is so funny. So I gotta say, just like some preemption, as has already been established. It's been a while since we did one of these podcasts. A lot has gone on in the intervening time, namely the entirety of the Elrix contest. So I would like to say, first and foremost, I'm sure we're going to discuss it a little bit, but for people looking to get our full thoughts on the Hellrix contest, or even just to hear us make like a public statement on anything from the Hellrix contest, this isn't going to be the video for you, simply because it's still ongoing. It's almost over, though, and next week, tentatively, I'll say Wednesday, but, it could change, but we're going to shoot for Wednesday. It's going to be the Knack and Jay, as LJ mentioned, where we're going to talk about the Hellrix contest, and that's the one you're really going to want to see. because we don't want to talk about it too much while it's still ongoing. I hope that makes sense to people. We don't really want to. We don't want to influence anything. We don't want to jump the gun. We want to close this chapter before we go nuts. But suffice to say, there are lots of strong opinions about this contest and how it has been held that we will discuss with all the respect that they are due. That's what I will say.
Yeah.
And I look forward to that. But for now, I'd just like to say I'm really, really, really happy with the turnout.
Yep.
Not just in terms of quantity, although that's certainly a part of it, but quality too. Lots of people from all different places in the Bionicle community entered.
So many
contributed.
talented people doing this contest. It's awesome.
The mocks were insane. The art is insane. The mask designs are insane. You have like
the people trying to
long-standing.
criticize what we've been doing are insane.
They're insane. Yeah, I mean, a lot of it's insane. But specifically in the vein of positivity.
I'm crying.
You have everything from long-standing community members to people outside of our usual sphere on other community sites who came over. You have new people in the community, people of all different ages, up and comers, long-standing community members, etc. Like everyone throwing their hat into the ring, and I literally cannot appreciate it enough. No matter what else happened in the contest, the turnout more than validated its existence. And just thank you, all of you. I think we can all generally agree on that.
Sure.
Yeah.
I can tell you're biting your tongue.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
LJ's lips must be bleeding right now. From
Bleeding about as much as his eye.
Yeah, nuts. Yeah. So I didn't get a lot of sleep the other day, and one of my eyes got bloodshot again. But that was just, I guess, because I didn't get sleep. But I figured, okay, well, this is a good opportunity. I'll show the others. This is what kept happening to me during the contest. Because what would end up happening is the contest was so stressful to deal with, is my right eye kept on getting bloodshot. And it just kept on happening. It's like I kept on getting beaten up. No, don't post a picture of that.
Sounds like you need to get your eyes
Going up
checked.
on the stream right now.
No.
I'm messing.
So, but yeah,
I'm gonna show everyone the picture of your eye.
Don't. I don't. That's disgusting. Don't.
I still want the Illuminati symbol. Bloodshot eye.
Just put it on the dollar bill, like the pyramid.
Put it on like a Bionicle
Oh my gosh.
dollar bill.
Bionicle dollar bill.
The council is watching.
Oh god,
my
the
gosh.
council. We gotta talk about that too.
I know. Oh man, I'm so excited for this Knack and Jay. It's gonna be great.
For anyone who likes those times where we just kind of go on and we just kind of like rant, you're probably gonna like these. For anyone that, or this one, for anyone that hates those, tune out. We're also gonna have a special guest, namely Mange. Tenebrae Invictus.
That's right.
will
We've
join.
all come down with Mange.
Dude, Mange is gonna be on.
Yep. Because
Mange,
you
dude.
against your will were dragged into hell, and so you're complicit in everything that went on.
Yeah. Lots of account checking. Lots of talking to people, trying to placate them and tell them the truth.
Yeah.
We
It was
rigged
crazy
it. I'm just
hearing
kidding.
how divided people were about the whole thing, getting different perspectives from so many different people.
It's fascinating.
It was fascinating, but man, it was wild.
At the very least, nobody can accuse the Bionicle community of being a hive mind.
That's true.
But we all voted for the same stuff. That's why it's rigged. Because we all picked the same thing, and then we made sure that it won, right?
Of
course.
All I can say is my favorite entries didn't win.
Nope, mine didn't
that-
either.
And that
No,
makes
mine
me
didn't
sad.
either.
Mine got kicked out in round 1.
One got kicked out in round 2.
How have you enjoyed the whole process, Dakota?
I mean, I like to see all the mocks, and as I told you before, I wasn't too involved in all the discussion at the time, so
Why?
me-
Why would that be? It's a cone.
Yeah, after my ideas project thing, I got like spammed with a lot of messages everywhere, and I mean, most of them were really nice, but I took a bit of a break from reading all the Bionicle community stuff for like 2 weeks.
I
And
completely understand.
I think I missed a lot of the drama, which I'm not too sad about. But I saw enough of it. That's it.
Yeah. Which actually, I guess, to the uninformed or anyone that doesn't watch Brickfeed, Sakota, you're here.
Yeah,
It's true.
Sakota has joined the TTV channel.
Welcome to TTV Sakota.
Run.
2 podcasts in 1 week. That's crazy.
Never gonna leave.
In this economy.
He is the resident German builder.
Yup.
And
That's nice for
that's
Germany.
nice for Germany, but mostly it's nice for us.
That's nice for TTV.
Yes, the callback. Very good.
Very good, yes.
Yeah, I was just wondering actually
very
on
good.
that note, do we have like a new TTV member? We have a guy in the YouTube chat named Anglic Bros TTV Toxic Mamba, and he said, "Hi, Martin. I was playing with you earlier. Martin, where is Martin? Hi." So, do we have like a new TTV member named Martin? Just double checking if we like happen to have someone new as well on top of Sakota.
Yeah. Hey, Martin, how you doing?
Hey.
Yeah, welcome, Martin.
Hey, yo, it's me, Martin. Sorry, I didn't introduce myself.
Yeah, Martini, how's it going? Oh, he might be muted.
WCB Connor says, "Hi, yes, this is Martin." I love it.
Martin Gras.
Martin.
Martin Gra.
Real quick. We were having a conversation before we started about USPS versus UPS.
Yeah,
And I want Zach to just repeat what he said before we started about UPS versus USPS in his area.
Oh yeah, he was
See-
saying that the USPS is better.
Yeah, in my area, weirdly enough, USPS is so far superior to UPS. I can't explain it, but every time I get something from UPS, the box or the package is damaged. They just kind of like shove it in the mailbox and crush whatever's already in there. They never show up on time, and then they just knock and then already are walking away by the time I could be right by the door. They just knock, turn around, and are immediately going back to it. USPS, though, they're always nice with the packages. They're gentle with them. They always end up showing up in one piece, nice and clean, and in a timely and just effective manner. They deliver the packages. It's night and day compared to what I've heard from other people.
Interesting. And what area is that?
Spokane, Washington.
Okay. I guess they
Spokane?
Spokane.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Yeah, I always thought it was
Spokane what?
pronounced Spokane. Like every time I daily stuff, I was like,
Spockany.
oh, cool.
LJ,
Right,
you
I'm
need to
shipping
stop.
to Spokane.
Spokany.
It's time to stop, LJ.
What? You just can't handle it.
Oh my
Oh, no.
goodness.
I've made a
I guess you
mistake.
can say you're washing done.
I've made a mistake.
Zach, maybe it's because I live in an apartment complex with like a tiny mailbox that can basically only fit letters. But here's my experience. If something ships UPS, it means I'll get it in a reasonable amount of time with no issues because they'll just leave it at my door. If it ships USPS, then it's probably not going to fit in my mailbox, which means I'm going to have to talk to my office staff, which closes every day at an early time. So then I might have to wait days to get my packages. And now with the with the virus, they can't actually accept packages, so they have to then return the failed delivery back to the post office, which is like a 10-minute drive away, which also
Yeah, for me,
closes
it's-
early.
For me, it's the other way around. Like USPS, they're the ones that leave the packages for me, usually like tucked up against the door, so it's at least out of sight or whatever. And UPS leaves a note saying, "Hey, sorry, we missed you."
Yeah.
I love those
I
notes.
want to die.
I've seen both happen.
It's
but
literally the
My
other
only
way.
issue with
It's the other way around for me.
in my area is that they just deliver really late sometimes. Otherwise, that's pretty
Hey,
much it.
the
They're
message.
around here.
Do you know if they actually try to come to your apartment complex, or do they just figure, oh, that office is closed, let's not bother?
I would like to think it's the latter. Otherwise, it seems like a waste of time
If
and
they
money.
show up, you should just beat them there. You'd leave a note like, "Hey, drop it off my apartment." No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, man, I figure there has to be a reason why they don't do it. They must not be like allowed to in my area or whatever.
Yeah. Maybe
But it
because
gets very
there's
annoying
no
'cause, like, the
like
fourth
safe
time I
way
had
to
to do
drop
it.
it off without somebody saying, "Oh, look, a package." Don't
I mean,
mind
it's
if I
true. That doesn't stop UPS.
do. I know. They don't care. They don't have a. They don't. Their facility's not quite for storage of packages not delivered.
My fury is boundless because I have 4 Mario sets coming.
Oh my
Thanks to
goodness.
Ben, and they're stuck in perpetuity at the post office until Monday now, and my hatred is high.
My hatred for you.
I hate them.
Down here, they're both fine. I mean,
Yeah.
easy. They just leave it there and leave. They don't care,
Local Florida man has competent post office.
which is bizarre.
Leo,
is.
no amount of good post office would make it worth living in Florida, though.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm still alive. I got
How?
my. I'm
I don't-
going to
yeah, I don't
college.
know
I'm still alive. Well, that's good, I guess.
Yeah,
in
I
Florida.
gotta know, Leo.
I
Have you
like-
seen gators?
Oh,
Yes. Not in my area, but around like near Canal once, which was like near my old school.
That's pretty
Wow.
It was
close.
nice. It was like a 15-minute drive.
Did,
It's not close enough.
Not
were,
close
were you able
enough.
to tell it was a gator because it said "see you later,"
Oh my goodness.
or,
Why?
or did you get it confused and tell it in a wild crocodile?
I'm gonna strangle you.
That would require you to go somewhere I'm gonna be at, Leo.
Brick Fair next
Brick
year.
Fair. Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
You
like
ever
you're gonna
tried
be there.
gator tail?
Is some Destiny event gonna crop up like
I
Halo
highly
had?
doubt it.
Yeah.
I highly doubt that it'll happen again.
Leo, I'll eat my hat if you actually make it. To
Oh,
Brick Fair.
okay, you will. You will.
Oh
Okay.
yeah. Another thing about USPS, they're way cheaper than UPS. Is
mean,
way
yeah.
Yes, 100%. Yes.
That I
I
know.
mean, yeah,
otherwise-
USPS is cheaper, and it reflects in the quality of their service.
That's
Maybe
true.
in your area.
I mean, in a lot of
For
areas.
no.
No.
Just
USPS is really
Yes.
terrible.
No. Yes. No.
What was that,
Yes.
Dakota?
No. Yes.
USPS is very terrible here.
Oh no.
Yeah, man. United States Postal Service doesn't deliver to Germany. What the freak?
Yikes.
Crazy, dude.
I need you GPS.
United Germany.
Imagine what VAR would be saying to you guys right now. He'd be so completely uncaring, but still.
Yeah, pour one out for VAR. He was gonna
Yeah.
be here, and then some guy like hit a power line, and now his power's out till like
Nice.
1 a.m. because this man puts in VAR's patron saint to bad luck.
The
That
TTV's
sucks.
patron
what
saint
about all
of
the
bad
stuff
luck.
in your fridge, you know? Like,
I mean, if it's out, it can go for like 48 hours if it's a jam-packed full fridge, 24 hours if it's not, and then you have to throw it all away.
Hmm.
That's generally what I've gotten from research. I know because the last time I had a power outage, it lasted, and I'm not kidding, like 50 hours.
Dang.
bruh.
Baby numbers.
So it just passed.
Hurricanes, man, out for like
No.
4 to 5 days sometimes, and we just don't care. Keep it in the
No.
fridge.
Leah, what was that time very recently when you got like 30 cartons of milk?
Yes, actually. Do I still have the picture of that? I'll look for it. I don't think I
Find,
do.
find the picture and tell everyone what happened.
When's milk, Leo?
So
Oh.
my uncle used to do those food drives, like
I know.
give like those boxes of food to like families because of the pandemic going on. For some reason, he would always end up having to take home a carton of milk, like a big box full of like chocolate milk.
Your audio's deteriorating.
Oh no! Wait, I know. Wait, okay,
Okay,
we're
it's
good.
back.
Yes.
Back,
Okay.
yes.
All right. So it was
You're
those big
inside,
boxes.
you don't need to wear your mask.
It was full of like 8 gallons of milk. I think it was a good amount, plus another box full of cartons of chocolate, another box full of white milk, and then they're like, "Hey, Leo, you know what? Most of the family comes to this house. We'll just leave it here." And the fridge was overflowing with milk. I can't find a pic. I'm gonna keep looking. I'll find it.
All right, I
But
accept
What-
that.
when it gets here, you'll see, and it's horrible.
There was it was pretty absurd.
Yeah. Don't worry though. None of it went bad. So.
Wait, what?
Wait,
Yeah,
Leo, I
we-
thought
we-
you opened up
we-
a carton and it was bad one time.
Oh no, that was no. That was a week after a different batch that they gave us that had like
a
1 day
different
left
batch.
before it expired.
What?
Yeah, they kept giving us milk, man. Like it was dumb.
You kept giving the milk, man, bro.
No, why? Yes, it was. It
Leo,
was
send me
horrible.
some milk.
I don't think it'll last
Delicious
at all.
milk.
How
Yeah,
has the
fine.
world changed for any of you as everything has gotten worse with the corona virus?
Well,
my
Don't
gosh.
tarnish the delicious flavor of a Corona, Meso.
Well, hours were on the decline until I got hired at another job. So that's
Can I tell
awesome.
everybody about your new job?
Yeah, I'm gonna work as a Amazon warehouse guy.
Yup.
Mm-hmm.
It beats out what you've been doing, which is languishing in fast food perpetuity.
Yeah, Spokane sucks
congratulations.
for jobs. Don't move here.
What's that?
You
Everybody
should
should
move away.
there.
You should move away.
Hey Zach, come to Florida.
Do not go to
See,
Florida.
It's better.
I will go wherever I am able to actually stay and
Okay,
do stuff.
that I understand.
Like, I don't know,
Bring
Seattle.
GL,
Seattle's
bring,
like
bring
pretty
GL to the
great.
East Coast.
Don't move to the East Coast. Don't do
Her
it.
and I have been talking
TTV
about
West
like,
represent.
what it would be like to move to Canada or to Alaska or something.
What the
Fudge, I'm right here!
Why Alaska? No.
I'm right here.
What about me?
You can come with.
No!
Oh my goodness.
He's asking for roommates, Zach.
I'm kidding.
Oh, I found it.
Wait, you're looking for roommates?
No, no.
I mean,
No.
if you actually were, I mean, I'd take you up on that.
Oh.
Hey, OJ, come to Florida.
No! I'm not going to Florida! Get out of Florida! Alright, here's the thing. The East Coast is miserably overrated. Meso, what's the weather like out there right now?
I mean, it's been raining for the last few days. Yeah, it's kind of like.
And what's the temperature?
I don't know. I don't care about the temperature.
Meso, what is the temperature?
All right, let me find out. 81 degrees right now.
Holy guacamole. 81 degrees and it's been rainy? The humidity is through the gosh dang roof. You know what it is here?
I haven't had warm rain in forever.
Yeah, no,
Warm
the
rain.
humidity, man.
Warm rain.
Warm rain.
Dude, I love warm rain.
Chocolate rain.
There-
Hey,
But
it's
do you
86
like-
down here currently.
If it's not so cold that the rain hurts my skin, then it's not good rain.
Man, it's all
Holy
it's all mid 90s here for the next
So-
week. Yikes.
Here's the deal. Here in Idaho, whenever it rains during the summer, like everything cools down.
Oh yeah.
You don't have that lingering humidity. Like the heat here is a dry heat. So when you're trying to cool yourself down, because like the human body is designed to cool itself down through sweat. And then it evaporates, right?
No.
Well, you can't do that if the humidity is matching the level of which the moisture on your skin needs to evaporate. So you're just wet and you're not cooling down.
Actually, I'm
Thank
pretty
you.
sure you would be cooling down because it would be keeping your skin hydrated.
Hail hydrate.
Hail hydrate, yes, but
Oh my goodness.
or you can stay hydrated but not be cooled down.
No, I'm pretty sure it would cool you down.
Okay.
Well, having been rained on in Thailand, it's not that great.
Dakota, what is German weather?
German, it's pretty hot right now. I don't like it, but I think in general it's colder here than it is in the US. Or
I wanna
Yeah,
start a
probably.
petition. I wanna get the summer canceled.
yeah, same.
I agree.
I can
I
get on
think-
board with this.
I think I like the weather here more than I'd probably do in like Florida or something.
I want to live in
Seems too hot for
perpetual,
me.
Sakota, go to Florida.
never-ending winter.
I agree, Mesa. And I'm living in 90-degree
Leo,
weather.
post that
most of the
picture in patron chat.
time. Okay. Okay.
It isn't the picture, but it's
Yeah,
a
it's a,
picture.
this is one of them.
Oh
This
my
isn't-
gosh.
Is all of it.
It's sandwiches, fruit, milk cartons, milk jugs, and
Bruh.
more.
I mean,
However,
listen,
You say milk, milk, milk. I'm looking at all the bread. Is that bread? Or
no, that's
sandwich?
those are those little sandwiches.
Pre-made sandwiches?
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know what they were giving us. They were just giving us
I
stuff.
have
And-
never had that much food in my fridge in my
Zach.
entire life.
Zach, I have like
saddest
5
thing I think I've ever
cousins.
heard you say.
It's like what,
Broke boy detector.
three small cousins, like 4 uncles and aunts that show up every few days, and don't worry, none of it went bad.
Even
We
when
didn't-
I was living with my 5 siblings, I have never seen that much food in a fridge.
Man, you gotta put that picture.
I did.
But thankfully though, like I was able. No, the milk picture was so funny, man. I was just going around my neighborhood. I'm like, does anybody want milk? Like, please. I took it to my friend's house. I took it to another friend's house. I'm like, just take it, bro. I can't. I can't
Big
have this.
Thwomp the milkman.
Dude, it was nice though. It was
funny.
fun.
Big Thwomp Dairy Company. We need it.
No,
Let's do it.
no, we don't. I probably get
It's just Trumu with stickers put over the carton.
Oh my goodness.
I don't like. I'm looking at this.
Mhm.
I'm gluten intolerant and I'm lactose intolerant. This is like a nightmare to me.
Oh yeah, it's funny, huh?
That's like I like drinking milk. That's like overboard though.
It is overboard. I agree.
When I was younger, I would like drink nothing but milk. Milk would be like my favorite drink. I would never drink like soft drinks or soda or water for that matter. It was just nothing but milk. And then later on down the line, when I got diagnosed with celiac disease, I thought for sure I was lactose intolerant. So like, oh no, it's just because I drink so much milk. Like, it eventually took its toll, but it ended up being much more inconvenient than that. And I was like, bro, can I get the lactose intolerance back, please?
Oh my gosh.
Can I make a deal with the devil?
Speaking of food and milk and stuff, Meso, I have begun piecing together the recipe for Takoro moat water for you.
Oh my
Is
I'm
that
gosh.
sorry,
what you're
what?
calling it?
Yep, that's what I'm going to call it.
Spicy
What?
water.
I am going to be making the most spicy, mouth-burning salsa that I can
Oh,
and giving it to
okay.
Meso when
No,
the next
never
do
mind.
not,
comes
look,
around.
do not start mixing random things.
No, I'm doing my research on this. I'm not just
Okay.
going to mix together
Because
random stuff.
I've
I'm
learned my lesson at that.
Oh my gosh, Leo.
I also made a lot of mistakes in lab, but I'm alive. Okay?
Zach,
But
I
yes,
absolutely want
I-
you to mix random things.
Do not mix random. Do not listen to me.
I
Zach,
have decided
can
that
I-
is
can
what
I
it's
just-
going to be called. It's going to be
Zach.
called Takoro moat water.
Here's the
That's
deal,
just
though,
doesn't-
Zach. No matter what you do, spice-wise, you can't phase me because I've already hit the ceiling. So the
did.
only way you can do anything is to be unpredictable. Throw some crazy stuff in there that I won't
Oh,
expect.
man.
The 2-chip challenge.
All right.
What's your limit, Meso, exactly?
I'll get a little more creative.
The only thing I've never had is I've never had scorpion pepper,
Oh no.
but I have had the tier above scorpion pepper.
Okay,
so
so
I
then
somehow
you-
doubt the scorpion pepper would really do much.
Okay.
I don't know,
haven't-
man.
I haven't
don't know.
had like the capsules, you know, like the
No,
raw spice capsules, but I don't
Those-
think normal people need to consume those anyway.
No, they shouldn't at all. Okay.
Yeah.
I promise you, that's not a good idea.
Is it capsaicin or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
Man, so I don't know if you could handle it, given how you were mercilessly beaten by AT last year during the BCC
minute.
spice competition.
LJ, I
Listen,
just
man.
remembered something. How can you be lactose when you left out the milk?
No, here we go. Here we freaking go. I did not leave out the milk. Somebody, it was Meso. He poured me a cup of milk. No. I didn't say that you left it out, but you poured me a cup of milk after I had those friggin' spicy chips. I didn't pour me that cup of milk. I didn't leave the milk out.
That wasn't the milk that was left out.
So you're getting some questions in the YouTube chat about what you've had. One person said,
no.
"Can he stand a ghost pepper?" and another said, "Ever had a Carolina Reaper, Meso?"
Put it to you this way: I've eaten so much ghost pepper related stuff.
Oh my god.
Actual ghost peppers, ghost pepper salsa, ghost pepper sauce, ghost pepper powder, ghost pepper chips. It's become normalized to the point where it's probably like for most people like jalapeno level. Now Reapers are like they are pushing it. What we had at Brick Fair was like just straight up like Carolina Reapers, and like a cup, and that was a little bit crazy, but it was still doable.
I mean,
That,
that
like,
was
a
one of the
cocky
peppers.
wood chip challenge?
That was the majority of what that was going to be anyway. Was Reapers. So
The wet on the Scoville scale, which is the heat rating, I believe that currently, let me see. I think the Reaper is still on the top for now, but it's not going to last forever. They will find something hotter. Yeah, Carolina Reaper's got 1,400,000 to 2 million Scoville units, and right underneath it is the Trinidad Scorpion. Below that is the Ghost Pepper. Below that is something called a chocolate habanero, which
What?
sounds interesting. I would very much like to try that.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's a really cool thing that people don't really do often enough, is mixing like sweet stuff with extreme spice. Like there's some people that do it. There's
last year.
I was actually going to be mixing in some cocoa with the salsa to
Like,
do that kind of.
I saw an article a while back of this ice cream, and I was like in love with like everything I'm seeing. And I would very much like to try that.
That's
so
not
why?
Why not?
Is that?
But like, why?
Why wouldn't I?
Like super spicy
that's not
stuff?
going
How
on
are they
the
even gonna
stream.
like?
Sounds
That wouldn't
really
even.
weird.
They just. It
It's
taste
got,
me.
it's a secret mix of hot chilies, Respiro del Diavolo, or Devil's Breath, including the Carolina Reaper.
Hey everyone,
Oh,
my name's Mesto. Welcome to the Chelly Deli.
mess up.
Cherry and raspberry. It's so spicy that cafe requires customers to be over 18 and sign a waiver that frees the cafe from any responsibility for personal injury, illness, and loss of life.
Loss of life.
What's wrong with you?
I have discovered a pepper that is. How hot did you say was the Reaper?
It goes up to 2 million Scoville units.
Okay, because the Dragon's Breath chili pepper is 2,480,000 Scoville units.
Dragon's Breath. That sounds either new or like some kind of artificial concoction.
It is.
Overall.
It is a crossbreed, but
Okay.
it just took World's Hottest Pepper in Guinness.
Wow. See, I love stuff like this. I love the engineering angle of spices. Like it's fascinating to me. Anyway,
Dragon's Breath was born out of a trial of new plant food development by Nottingham Trent University, which aims to increase the quality and resistance of plants by making the world's hottest pepper, I guess.
anyway, going back to what LJ said, yes, AT beat me, but all that means is I go on my 2-year anime like training arc,
Oh my
and
god.
then I return on Brick Fair
Oh
2021
my gosh.
stronger than ever.
Okay.
To tackle this
See,
moat water or whatever this is.
I briefly considered using this pepper, but this article goes on to say that it's hot enough that it can cause anaphylactic shock in some people.
No, yeah, like it's no like laughing matter. There's like certain people who can't like handle it, shouldn't mess around with spicy food. Like there's a reason the disclaimers and stuff exist.
Yep.
Yeah.
People can get really. I mean, like half of it's more of like the scientific angle, right? Of like food engineering to see how high you can go. It's not necessarily like, oh yeah, let's sell this in stores so little Timmy can buy his Dragon's Breath chips. You know, like it's not always the goal.
Dude, it killed little Timmy, it's gonna kill you.
I'm not little Timmy.
It's shocked, little Timmy.
Meso, be honest with me. Do you think you could handle something made with Dragon's Breath peppers?
Probably no. I can probably handle it, but I would not have a happy time, and it would not taste good enough to bother eating.
Okay,
I am a believer in flavor.
The highest I will go is Reaper, and I will probably keep it minimal.
You do you, man.
Death
You do
comes.
whatever Chef Zach wants to mess around with. All right,
I
I'm just
want to
happy
make
you'll be at
something
Brick Fair.
that's- I want to make something spicy and tasty for you, man.
Well, I'm just happy you'll be at Brick Fair.
Oh,
Period.
Gross.
Will he?
I
don't-
have the money set aside for it already.
If Brick Fair happens, which I hope it does.
It
Yeah,
better.
if it
Meso,
happens.
how can you just handle so much raw like spiciness? Do you actually taste anything else besides your mouth burning, or not even that?
No, like that's the thing about spice challenges. It's like just because you can do it doesn't mean like you should. Like I enjoy food. I don't enjoy like bragging necessarily. It's just because I've eaten so much spice in like food over the years, the tolerance has just got naturally raised to the point
Yeah.
where what phases me doesn't phase. I mean, what phases most people doesn't phase me. It's just because of my upbringing. That's literally
That's
it.
fair. I mean, it's just like when I
makes
eat
sense.
food, I like the dimension that spice can add to it. But if it, like you take a bite of something, all it does is burn your mouth, and you don't taste anything
yeah.
else. To me, that's
Hold on,
that's lame.
Raw
You mean like-
pepper is not appetizing.
You know, like before you go to school in the morning, you would like grab some chili peppers for breakfast.
There was a time where I
Jalapenos in
Yeah.
the sandwich.
there was a time in my youth when I mixed red pepper flakes in with my maple syrup and put it on pancakes.
Okay, that's it.
All right, no, let's
And
get
it
it out
was
there.
the tastiest thing I've ever had in my life.
So not only does he do this nonsense, but Meso, enlighten the class on how you prefer to have your steak.
Well done.
Message
What?
why?
Why?
Mess
Because
up.
I
get no
take it you like spice with your rubber.
now, granted, I've only eaten steak like twice, and once was at Backyard Grill.
Oh, okay.
The other was at a
Oh, my
at a
favorite
restaurant.
steak place. It's back
I forget the name of the restaurant.
Can I
But
make
Backyard-
steak at Brick Fair? Am I allowed
You
to
can
do
try.
that? All
At
right.
least
You're not gonna be a.
I will be, LJ.
And yes, I am the one that puts chips in the fridge, and I stand by that.
Oh my gosh. Fridge chips.
Everything is better cold.
I mean, I could see
you,
that.
you should hear what Meso wants me.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. So Maine just been doing this thing.
soup too.
Yes.
You're
Sorry. Meso, you can get to it in a sec. Zach, what else do you put in the fridge?
I put chocolate in the freezer because
Okay.
How do you
I
eat?
mean-
Does that not break your teeth like when you
No,
bite
no,
into it?
No, it doesn't actually freeze the chocolate. It just lowers the temperature of it.
I
Doesn't
mean,
turn to ice.
I do that when it melts.
Every time I've done it, it just turns into a rock, and then I'm just like, all right, I
mean,
can't
to
eat
be
this.
fair, most of the time I do it with Reese's because Reese's
Okay,
cups
yeah, that
taste
makes sense.
absolutely amazing in the
They're
freezer.
thinner. Yeah.
I don't like when it's solid, but either way. Okay.
I also like dark
So
chocolate.
Mange has been doing this thing where, because I have to eat a gluten-free diet, Mange will like eat these food items on my birthday to be like, hey, Meso, you can live vicariously through me.
And
I
also
made
not
him-
on his birthday, but
So I made him
Sears request.
eat my favorite fast food sandwich from my youth, which was the Wendy's spicy chicken fillet sandwich. Put in the freezer the fridge for like 12 hours. Not the freezer. Freezer would be disgusting.
what?
But in the fridge for 12 hours.
it's on my channel.
It's on Mage's channel. You can go watch it right now. So this year, there's just two things that I am I'm interested in Mage to try. Number one is a variety of Lay's potato chips.
Oh my
What?
goodness.
The more I think about everything you've been saying, you're freaking nasty.
So
Man.
behold,
Oh no, it's
Lay's Carnitas Street
God.
Tacos.
Freaking
Lay's.
Lay's.
Lay's New York style pizza.
Dude,
Lay's
these
Philly
actually
cheesesteak.
look good. I can't lie.
Lay's
Yeah, they're not bad.
Nashville hot chicken and
Like
Lay's Chile Relleno, all put in the fridge.
Chile.
Relena. Leo, say it the right way, please.
Oh my gosh. I can't speak it.
No, do it.
I can't do it when I'm laughing.
it.
Oh my gosh.
Okay,
That's so
hang on.
why.
I gotta ask, Sakota, what's your spice tolerance?
It's not like I don't tolerate anything, but I'm also not like going out and searching for like super spicy
He's
stuff.
not. He's not
So-
a. He's not a
I don't
glutton.
know how
A
to
glutton
quantify
for
it, and
punishment.
that probably
Okay.
tells you that
Let-
I'm not
let's-
that experienced.
Let's start at rock bottom, okay? Can you
Okay.
handle a normal pizza with normal pizza sauce?
Eat normal free.
With what?
Like a pizza with normal pizza sauce.
Yeah, I
Can-
can,
can
handle
handle
normal-
pep-
Okay.
Oh my
pepperoni?
God, like Haley.
Yeah.
Well, we'll
Okay.
Freaking pizza.
You're already.
she's never gonna live that
right.
one down.
Nope.
And we'll
No.
eventually show it because we have some footage of around that debacle.
Oh my God.
Oh
Yes.
no.
That was,
I like to think I have a slightly above average tolerance. I like Cholula hot sauce on
Yeah, that's-
anything
that's
that I
not that
make.
bad.
It's usually like breakfasty.
I'm sorry, hold on. Say that again, what hot sauce?
Cholula.
Okay, so I've heard some of my
Shalala. No, I'm
coworkers,
kidding.
they'll call chihuahuas chihuahuas. So I thought for a second you were talking about a hot sauce made out of chihuahuas.
Oh my
Chihuahua.
goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh no!
Mr. Domi with his
That's
chihuahua.
what I call a
profile
hot dog.
Right.
Bruh. So there's one more. There's one more
No.
item that man should be partaking in.
This is
And
this is the
it
real
is
one.
the real creme de la creme, as they say.
That's worrying.
Behold,
Oh, that thing. I saw.
No!
Oh,
it is flaming hot Cheetos mac and cheese.
Oh
I-
my
I
god!
could not find that. Where is?
I hate hot
It's a
Cheetos.
brand new product.
Okay, that makes sense.
Hot Cheetos are freaking nasty.
I love
and
flaming hot Cheetos, dude.
those. No,
Never had them.
you don't have a tongue. You just don't have a tongue. Nothing in there.
It's
There's
literally
guys
just
with
like
weird stuff
red.
over
You
there.
just have teeth and gums. That's it.
we've
It
established-
literally
I
flaming
thought we
hot
established
Cheetos
based
don't
on
even
the
taste like
skull.
they don't even taste like anything but red.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. It's just like
No
you
flavor,
take
just
a
red.
you take a bite, it just burns your mouth. Like I can handle it, but it doesn't. There's no other taste other than burn. Like
Yeah.
See, this is my crackpot theory. You see the profile picture for Meso here. It's just a skull, and those aren't horns that smoke. You see, when he consumes food, it just fuels this constant internal combustion, and that is the smoke of his of what he has consumed.
So what
just
you're
pouring
saying is
from
I'm Ghost Rider.
oh my gosh,
Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
Just the fire's in the wrong spot.
it's like Scooby and Shaggy at the end of Scooby Doo 1.
Thank you.
So I
You're
love this.
Ghost
I love this
Rider.
article. I was trying to look up to find where these are sold, right? And what I see is an article from masslive.com with the best title ever: Cheetos mac and cheese, including flamin' hot, to be sold at Walmart as more people eat at home during the pandemic.
Wow.
When you can't go out to the restaurant, obviously what you need during this pandemic to be healthy and fulfilled is flaming hot Cheetos, mac and cheese.
I'm just wondering though, like we
Walmart,
talked
by
about
the
this the other day.
Okay,
Yeah,
that makes
I'll go
Yeah, I never go to
eventually.
Walmart.
It's just like, is there even any cheese flavor to this mac and cheese, or is
Probably
as I
not.
called it, mac and flames? It's just macaroni and burn flavor. There's not even any cheese to like augment the spicy, the flaming hot Cheetos
Yeah.
taste. It's
My
just
personal
mac.
theory is it's going to be the lamest thing ever,
Probably.
and they're going to have it's just going to be like, some pastas like different colors because it is like food coloring or whatever. I guarantee they've just like added food coloring to the pasta to make it red, and then a light sprinkling of like the flaming hot dust into the cheese
Yeah,
packet.
I mean they probably don't want to
I
overwhelm
wouldn't be
people.
surprised.
I just hope there's some cheese flavor in there.
Hopefully.
Anyway, enough about my food preferences.
Um,
How have you all been?
well, real quick, I want to read a few YouTube comments. Just real fast.
All right.
Somebody asked us, I can't find, Jarm asked us, off-topic question, but will you ever do a Google translated Bionicle 2 script reading? The answer to that is yes. We actually finally have the script because our voice actress for Gally in Biocraft, Lena, she made it. So it's ready to go. We just actually have to figure out a time to record it.
Based, Lena.
Um,
Thank you.
And second, Jesse Man asked this question.
Oh god.
Even though Bionicle Revolution never happened, are the rumors true that the TTV people wrote a script for a sequel?
Are those rumors?
Who made that rumor? Who leaked the
There's
truth?
definitely
I'm
okay.
kidding. No.
First of all, it's definitely not true. We have had no involvement in the Bionicle Revolution project. I was vaguely interested in it from one of the first teasers, and everybody else at TTV like thought I was dumb for liking it. Spoiler alert: they were right.
Yep.
However, that's a genius idea, and we should absolutely do it.
Oh no.
TTV's
no.
Bionicle Revolution 2, and then we do a script reading.
Meso, you see, you prefaced this with saying that you were wrong before.
And for what?
All I'm saying, Zach, is we can do the sequel to find out if parents really do love their children.
Oh my God.
If you're a god,
Pride
and
Act
dodge
for the main
this.
character in the sequel.
Pride Act. Maybe it's a Pride Act prequel, maybe?
I
Pride-
swear,
Pride
I
Daddy.
thought you said the Didact for a moment, and I got
No.
real confused.
I mean, we
crossover?
should add them. If they put in Hero Factory, might as well just go all out.
I
So
agree.
that's what happened when he
I'm
fell
sorry,
into
Wee
the
Wire.
composer.
I'm sorry, Rewire. I betray you.
One
I
of
wish.
2 events I missed out on.
Yeah, I'm sad you missed out on that one.
Sag.
Dude,
Real-
why
real
weren't
stuff.
you? Never mind.
Why'd you leave, dude?
Yeah, LJ.
You guys,
Why,
you guys tell me.
yeah, why'd you take a 7-month break from the channel?
Oh no.
Revisionist
It's all right.
history.
LJ just got lazy, didn't feel like making content for 7 months.
How afraid.
Actually, that reminds me of some comments that people were making on when Haley put up the Brick Fair house tour video. It's like, oh, that's so nice that they let LJ stay with them even though he was fired. Like, yeah, what a shame. What a shame he didn't accept our offer to come back in March 2018.
Dude, that comment was so funny. People really just don't have a clue sometimes.
I still watch TTV videos, but I didn't know LJ was back.
It's like they very carefully dodged every video with my name in the title.
Then Mac and Jay entirely as well.
Yeah.
Maybe named after you too.
Oh,
but-
it's the Ninjago character. I didn't know he had an individual show.
Oh my goodness. What have you all been up to these last few months? How are you all doing? Are you having a good time?
Sure.
So it's not. Yes.
Yeah.
Time.
Yes.
Has anything of interest gone down worth talking about?
I just finished building the mock for the guy that won the Gravity Hurts cover contest.
Nice.
Ooh.
He chose his
Nice.
prize to be a mock, and it is a custom Makuta build that I managed to put together.
Ooh.
Besides from that, I mean, on top of other things I've been doing for behind the scenes secret channel stuff,
Yes.
Eyes emoji.
all kinds of work. It's either I'm out at work or I'm at home doing more work. That's how it's been.
Makes sense.
I've got some secret stuff stashed away for a later date.
Is it secret, Zach?
Not really. I mean,
Do you want to say what it is?
the people that have speaking permissions in this call all know what it is. I don't know if it's been like officially.
Is there
You
anything?
want
Is
to
there
officially
anything?
reveal it?
I feel like
Anything?
it's been mentioned.
Anything worth showing off at 8 Tentacle Day?
There's no time like the present, Zach.
Well, tune in on Bionicle Day, and
Oh my
we've got some mock spotlights to
There you
show
go.
off.
Oh, thanks, Ben. That was
Yeah,
really
good
cool of you to
job,
make them.
Yeah, thanks, Ben. You did a
Wait,
great
I
job.
thought LJ's doing the mock spotlights.
Oh
Envy,
yeah.
wow, you're doing the mock spotlights now?
Yeah, you know how
Listen-
much I love
listen
reviewing
here,
mocks and
Dakota.
building them.
Epic Sakota reference.
Oh, Leo, you should have.
Oh,
I
man.
Ouch.
got preoccupied. Okay, I couldn't.
Can we have
Oh wait,
Sakota's,
that's right. I forgot that was supposed to be a thing.
Sakota's system mock spotlights?
Oh.
Featuring my
No,
own mocks from Bionicle.
The answer to that, Meso, is no.
But
Don't
yeah,
worry.
I
You don't
may or
have
may not be reviewing some of Sakota's mocks in the future. I or may not have a
Bias
list of
much?
mocks that are like. I made the list before I even knew he was gonna be hired.
wow, dude, TTV's just
Wow,
playing
favoritism.
The favoritism,
Yeah.
bro.
Favoritism.
Yeah. Classic TTV always doing this stuff. Mm-hmm.
I forgot. There is something that's happened since we last had a podcast. Christian Favor posted
Stop
his
it.
disgusting
I don't care.
teeth.
No.
His disgusting teeth
Oh,
video.
You must post it. Do it.
Stop.
Wait, what? Favor
You
did what?
don't know?
Well-
You don't know?
The video with the how that had teeth.
I don't want to see this.
Someone posted it for Vin. I don't have it handy. But Elgin, suffice to say, you've reached your end of patience with Favor.
Thoroughly. Yeah.
You're not amused by the community's continual
Dude,
shenanigans?
it feels like it was a long time ago since the whole, 1-4B, whatever the heck that was,
1-4B.
happened.
B20.
Because it has been.
B41.
It's been like 4 months.
But it feels
When he
like
was
it's
like-
4 years.
It's when he was like, I'm not going to mention it again until there's official news to share. So he then just made a different hashtag so he could mention that instead, which feels really scummy to me. And I've lost a lot of respect for the endeavor after that.
Hashtag.
He did. Hashtag BioVival.
Oh my god.
And now recently hashtag Unity, Duty, Destiny,
The-
and Patience or Patience.
The fourth virtue.
Unity,
Hashtag-
dude, need patience.
Yes.
Yep.
Click.
No, oh
click
yeah,
that
there it is,
link.
the fourth virtue.
Click that link, Ben.
Clicking. Oh, all right.
He's about to sing that one Japanese song.
I'm good.
Favor has, as they say,
say.
he's gone off the deep end a little bit.
So you know what this means, right?
I know what this means.
I have to now.
No,
Zach's
do it
been
now.
making memes
I
based
have
on
to.
the meme.
You stop that.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh,
Honestly, it's basically what it's been like. Like the Bionicle community, if you're not hyped up about Faber and you're not participating in the canon contests, like those are the primary things going on.
Mhm.
It's basically kind of what we've been mainly doing. LJ and I have been being driven crazy by the canon contests. And past that, not really a lot going on. Normally, most years around this time of year, or I guess in the 2-month gap or 3-month gap between podcasts, we would have done our usual like E3 video talking
Oi.
about video games. Except E3 is kind of dead forever. Woo! From the looks of things, so I don't think you'll ever be seeing one of those again. Because E3 probably ain't coming back.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Not after this. It already was on the way out, but the pandemic has just kind of it just kind of halted things. One thing that did happen was Halo Infinite. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was unanimously loved, and and nobody had a problem with it at all.
Split
And I
down the
for
middle.
one, am very looking forward to it.
Super hype,
Relevant.
guys.
relevant picture incoming. There we go.
Now everyone, say
Craig is
with
great.
me,
There is no need to be upset.
Brand Allegiance.
Dude, Craig the Brute is the best. Phil Spencer was like on Twitter, yes, he's our new official Xbox mascot.
Yeah, he was like, they've been taking it with like a happy heart. They don't care, man. They're just like, you know what? Let's roll with it.
funny
man.
brute, man.
Any publicity
Why not?
is good publicity for them.
Honestly, that's what they're doing. Hey, look, at least people aren't smashing Xboxes on the street.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
the one good thing.
real talk. We all have like a vested interest in Halo, not as much as we used to.
Whether
but
to see it succeed or to fail, probably
a
more.
passing interest, and we were all collectively, except for maybe Zach and Leah, very whelmed by the Infinite
It was
reveal.
it was very whelming. Yep.
I'm excited mainly because my Mega Bloks.
I mean, the gun.
They've been getting me excited for like the last 6 months.
I'm excited
And then the
for
trailer's
that
like,
that they're coming out with in the Mega.
Oh,
Block.
it looks so cool, man.
Sorry, Mega Constructs.
It doesn't matter. It's all the same. It's all the same thing, bro.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. You know.
I really want to get that
Oh,
Pelican,
yeah, that looks
but
good.
it's so expensive right now, so I'll wait.
What is it right now?
140, 150.
Dang.
Yikes.
Yeah. I don't own a Pelican, so it would be nice to own one. I might buy that later.
I don't know, man.
I want for my collection is a Pelican.
Speaking of collections, I put in a bid for one of the Ospreys that was on eBay. I found
Tell
one.
us what it's at now, Zach.
Starting bid was $5 or $75 shipping. I said, you know what? I'll put in a max bid of $150. That is as high as I will go. And the guy that put in the bid for $5, his max bid was probably somewhere in the 500 range.
Oh boy. You got baited.
Yeah, because that set is now going is like 500 something.
Yep.
Dakota, did you
People
get
are gonna
the set
fight.
since it was available internationally?
The Osprey?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I didn't see it here anywhere, but I haven't been in too many stores lately, so
Well,
I heard
Probably-
it
probably a
was
good
sold
decision.
in Germany a couple of times, but I haven't seen it.
I
If
presume
you
it's been
happen
pulled
to
off
see
by
it,
now.
No, it's
I
probably
buy
been
it from
completely
Miss
pulled.
Dakota. If you see it in like a
I mean, if
Like
I
a
see
low-end
one, I'd buy it, yeah.
fair enough. If anyone happens to get their hands on one, I'm willing to pay retail or maybe a little bit above that for it. But
Good luck.
Yeah,
Nobody would
right.
take retail at this point, Zach. I'm sorry to tell you. Nobody has that good of a heart.
I know.
They want the money.
Not
man.
even for the #1 Boeing fan, Gundam lady.
I know.
That's
It's not
okay.
gonna happen.
Dude, the stock down here is getting
I
really
lost
annoying.
my faith in humanity long ago.
You and me both,
Because of-
bud.
Because of the Bell Boeing
Oh my
set
goodness.
getting
No.
banned?
No,
I
this
lost
is
my faith in humanity ever since
is
Halo
what-
5.
nail particle board.
I can agree
But
with
Ben,
you
you
on
just gotta
that.
hunt the truth.
Dude.
Shut up.
Oh, we took out the die deck because people didn't like the die deck. Whoa.
And honestly, like,
So instead, we got the Warden Eternal.
Warden Eternal, man.
the Warden Eternal.
Warden Eternal. Blah 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 blah. Cortana.
I stand in service of Cortana.
Warden Eternal.
For real. I would like Halo Infinite to be good simply because I would like to have another franchise that's ongoing, that I enjoy, that doesn't suck and
I just
fall
want
on
to
its
let go of
face.
Destiny, man.
Yeah, that's
I
kind of what I'm alluding to.
I just
I would,
want to let go.
I would like to have a franchise I follow that doesn't fall on its face like every few weeks.
Mm-hmm.
But it does not seem like
And
that will buck that trend. It seems like we're
I have faith.
And
I'm really hoping that they don't drop the Prometheans and the quote
No, they won't. They
just
they
out,
won't.
like,
They're
clear.
they're not showing them because people don't enjoy fighting them. If they show them right now, people are gonna get mad again.
That's what I'm worried about is the fact that they like completely overhauled the art style and all.
They
I
did
just-
not.
And the
I
fact that
can-
they're it's the
I can
fact that
tell
they're
you they
doing
haven't.
such a far time skip that has me worried that they're just going to pretty much completely drop the previous status quo to shake it up for another one. Because the fact that it went from Cortana controlling all of the Guardians and having basically supreme control over nearly every race in known space to now, oh, the Banished are suddenly the absolute power right now.
Okay.
That makes absolutely zero sense to me.
It
Can I
makes
say something
go,
bold?
Go, Messi.
Go ahead.
I hope they bring none of the Prometheans back and they retcon them all into the ether.
No, they're gonna bring him back.
I really
I do
hope
not.
There's-
I do
there's-
not want continuity with a bad story.
I just want the
rather
Didac
they-
to come back. All right, I like the Didac. He was cool. He was
He's
crazy
got
because he
really
didn't have
cool
any.
concept art for
Yeah,
him
he's
being
probably-
half digitized and walking around.
This is
with
Don't care.
Infinite's gonna be the last, like, the last hurrah for whatever story they're telling. So all the Forerunner stuff is gonna be over.
Trilogy
wa-
feels a lot like the newer Star Wars trilogy.
No, the thing the thing with this was I think 4 was good, right? Because that was like the first one I was super into.
Now
Other
replace
than
that with the Force Awakens, and it's like, oh yeah,
but
sure.
but it wasn't a remake though. It was they tried something different.
Mhm.
They didn't.
And,
They had
and then 5 happened.
well
aka
no 5 happened, and I blame that completely on Microsoft and certain people in
5
the
was
community.
definitely the last
you know?
Jedi.
the fan base.
Yep. Infinite is definitely Rise of Skywalker. It's just Halo 4 that bucks the trend. But the result
4
is the
was good.
same.
I just want the Didact, man. He's
No,
cool.
look, I mean, like, the Promethean lore is boring. As enemies, they're boring. Their weaponry sucks. They're annoying to fight.
Except
They
in
leave
Halo
a bad connotation. It's like, I'd be perfectly fine if they just either didn't bring them back or made a whole new suite of enemies for
4. Well,
Platonic
there's
control.
more types of Prometheans we haven't seen. I know there was one called the Packmaster, I think, that would control the crawlers. It looked
Stupid.
cool. But look, 343 at least they will take even if a game sucks, they'll keep working on it until it's better. Like MCC, they're not Bungie, who gets complacent with everything and then drops the ball every few weeks, and I get mad and have inconsistent everything and quality control.
So there was something interesting that people discovered about Infinite that I feel like Vin, Zach, and LJ might be specifically interested in.
I don't know.
So they people took some slowdown gifs of the footage. GIFs, whatever, don't yell at me.
GIFs.
Yeah. GIFs.
And good. We're in agreement. And what people have kind of realized, sprinting doesn't increase your movement speed, or at least not by much, if at all.
It doesn't. It doesn't look. It doesn't look by a lot. Yeah.
It's either barely any or not at all.
Which is
It-
like what?
It
Well,
also
why
looks
even-
like they've made it to where you can throw equipment with 0 penalty while sprinting, so there's no like post-sprint cooldown, and you can also immediately come out of sprint and shoot with no penalty.
Yeah.
So
So it's just an animation.
to me, it literally looks like sprinting is cosmetic only.
Hey,
Why?
to trick you. I think. I mean, some people
It's-
hold the fact
the
that they're, like,
the
I'm a super
illusion of
soldier.
movement.
I
Yeah.
Literally-
personally believe it is 100% psychological, because
Yep.
if you are under the impression that your character is walking and you see that you have a long stretch of land to go, you will wish your character is moving faster. However, if you see your character is exerting effort and visibly sprinting, it makes you feel like you are actually making progress from getting from point A to point B. Therefore,
Yeah.
while people will argue why have it at all, it's not even doing anything. I personally think that the psychological aspect is what makes it necessary. I don't want to feel like I'm walking.
Now, here, I hear what you're saying, and I don't care. Make me go faster.
No.
'Cause I'm gonna
Trick.
notice this. I'm gonna absolutely notice this when we're actually like in multiplayer, which is where this is gonna matter. Because the whole thing about Sprint and Halo is that in 1 through 3, you can go faster, but you cannot fire your weapon. That's the trade-off. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. 1 through 3, you walk the same speed as everyone. You can fire your weapon, no real issue. In Halo Reach, Sprint, when you activated it, you could move faster at the cost of not being able to fire your weapon, and there was a penalty for that. But you could go faster. In this, you are generally not getting anything. Like, there's no real point to having the animation there at all, because it's a button that you have to press to make an animation play for no gain. It's stupid. It's silly.
To make
It's
me feel a
it's-
little better.
What they're doing is it's their attempt to please both sides of the sprint and anti-sprint fan base.
and
Because
they make no one happy.
I guarantee what they're gonna do is they're going to keep pointless sprint in multiplayer, and in the campaign, sprint is going to be part of the upgrades tab. Increased sprint speed,
Oh, more than likely,
etc.,
yeah.
etc., to get it back to how it's supposed to be.
Mhm.
But in multiplayer, it's going to be like useless.
Either that or turned off completely in multiplayer. Just,
That's funny to me.
I think that's fine.
They literally, I don't know about.
I mean-
It's literally a trick. They're just trying to trick people, and I'm not sure if it's gonna work well. Like maybe like I like the ability to immediately shoot out of it. Like that's one of the critiques people have against sprint is the fact that it is a trade-off. Means it shouldn't be in the game at all. But I don't know. They're literally just trying to pull the wool over people's eyes. I'm curious to see how it will feel.
I'm curious to see how it plays out personally.
Yeah.
That is probably my current and withstanding standpoint is before I develop any firm, concrete opinions, I'm gonna wait to see what it looks like at launch day.
I'm right there with you
Respect.
because I'm not one of those sprint shouldn't be in Halo at all because it did work before. It worked in Reach, it worked in 4. I felt for the most part. So, I'm willing for that to be I'm willing to accept that as like a part of like the gameplay so long as it's just implemented right, because with Halo 5 it just wasn't.
I acknowledge the perspective that it's like objectively imbalanced. I hear all the points about like map size and traversal and all this.
We've seen that footage. You and I both watched that video together where dude put it side by side, Halo 2 and Halo 5.
You have more options.
Speed in Halo 2 moving from one spot to another was just the same as you sprinting in Halo 5.
Yeah, so it's not like I don't get all the points. I just, at the end of the day, I do very much value the psychological angle of being able to run, but actually being able to run. And a lot of it I admit is that I'm a fan of BTB, and the prospect of walking on the big wide open maps without being able to run terrifies me.
Yep.
100% agree.
As long as it's not Halo 3, I'm good with it.
Yeah.
That game.
The FOV in Halo is like really freaking low, so that's another thing that also causes it to feel pretty slow. We only just recently got control of that, so.
Yep.
And they didn't really start stretching it out until wasn't 4's slightly more than Reach's?
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Maybe.
I still
I don't
think
know. The guns felt smaller on the screen. Like I felt like I could see more in 4 than I could in Halo 3 and Halo Reach.
I think Reach still has the most, unique builds you can do. Trade off. You want armor ability, use that. You want sprint, you use that. 4
Reach
gave
is
you too
classic.
many. 4 gave you sprint built in, and that was already kind of. I mean, it's fine. But then you also had the perks like mobility, which gave you infinite sprint, which is not fine.
When you're talking about mobility is perfectly balanced.
I thought it was okay only because like there's still weapon ready speed after you sprint, and especially because of the other perks that were available. I thought it was balanced because of the trade-off of what you could have in.
There was some reload canceling thing I was doing when I was playing 4 the other day. I was able to throw my grenade instantly while reloading my bolt shot, letting it cool down from a charge shot. I don't know what was going on, but I figured it out, and I'm gonna keep doing it because it's
Leo's
annoying
breaking the game.
It's not meant to be that fast, but it's fun.
Stop him.
Speaking of breaking the game, Bolt Shot from Halo 4 is an absolute travesty.
great.
Dude, it was so funny the other night getting to use it again.
Oh my god! When I finally figured it out, I'm like, oh, now I know why you use it. I'm gonna keep using it now.
Dumbest weapon ever.
I love it.
That gun
So, Dakota, do
gives
you
me-
play any games? Any first-person shooters? Or
I
anything?
mean, we played Overwatch together.
Okay, yeah, no, that's fair. There's no
Yeah.
Okay, is
I've
there any
never
good
played
ones?
Overwatch.
okay.
Do you still play Overwatch, Dakota?
I played it this week, so
Wow.
yeah, but I played a bit on and off from time to time. So I wouldn't say I'm like a super consistent player, but from time to time I keep playing it. Yeah.
I'm very excited for the sequel whenever it comes out in 2024.
That's a little too hopeful, Meso. Maybe 2030.
Theoretical as it may be, I have never played Overwatch.
It's a good game.
It's
Just
okay.
wait till Overwatch
Alright,
2.
so
Don't
an
worry.
official statement regarding Starbreaker. No, okay.
It's a very good game. As much as I give it flack, I think it's a game that wasn't. It was built with the ambition to be popular, but not the tools to sustain its popularity.
Mhm.
I think it'll get a renaissance when Overwatch 2 comes out.
Yeah,
I
you know
really
what probably
hope
would have
that
helped
the
it? A season
Story
pass.
is good.
The story would really help that game so much. Oh my gosh.
Y'all.
That would actually give me a reason to play, not these stupid
Also-
3-week skins.
Also, I
Yep.
predict they're going to take out the loot boxes and give it a battle pass system.
I mean,
which will
that's probably 100% going to happen.
be
And then you can buy
infinitely
the skin you want.
superior.
Well, they probably have to with all the legislation and
Mhm.
stuff
I
that
don't really want
happens
to deal
to
with that anymore.
regulate that.
Nothing like playing for a full night and getting like 6 duplicates and a spray.
Yep.
I won't lie, like when seasonal events came around, I would drop like $5 every now and then for
Yeah, I know.
like the
Well,
extra
that's what
boxes,
I did
and then
that
it was
for the
like
first
useless
year.
most of the time.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
the first year, and then I stopped. I'm like, this is not good. I don't like this anymore.
But Leo, don't you like spending money?
Oh no, man, I actually don't. What a surprise! I like
Right.
buying. I like one like $5 in Overwatch packs or whatever is like one Mega Bloks figure. I'd rather do that. All right.
Okay. You're done.
Bruh.
All right,
Thank you
podcast
for
over.
Here's a great few comments. A few comments from Jesse Mann in the YouTube chat. Who would you guys cast as Pterodax in a live-action Bionicle G1 cinematic universe? Tommy Wiseau. I'm joking.
Oh.
Keanu Reeves.
Oh, what is his name?
Why?
You could do a good job.
Unkillable. you
As
know.
Makuta Pterodax.
Yes.
I forgot you haven't seen many Keanu Reeves movies.
Demon
Think
Bull
about
King's
it.
voice actor.
Demon Bull King, yes.
Oh yes.
And then, since Lego worked with DC in the Bionicle G1 comics, do you think some Bionicle G1 characters could be guest characters in an Injustice game or Mortal Kombat game?
No.
Tahu.
I highly doubt that.
Tahu doing the default dance.
As awesome as that would be, no. Alas.
The only thing I could see is like the Green Lantern that looks a lot like Liwa.
Yes,
That's
they should add that one.
No.
I would personally cast Michael Clark Duncan as Pterodax.
I'm sorry, who?
Michael Clark Duncan, unfortunately.
Oh, him, of course. Of course.
Yeah,
Two?
sing it
I
again.
think he passed away. He played the Kingpin in the 2003 Daredevil movie.
Isn't
Oh,
he dead?
I think he passed away. That's who I would have cast.
Wow.
But yes, he would have been pretty cool.
Yeah.
Dark Nova 3529, where can you watch
Oh.
Monkey Kid? Currently just on YouTube. We
Mhm.
still don't know what network it's airing on.
Oh,
the US.
kid.
look, at least it got picked up, man.
Monkey
That's all
kid,
I'm happy about.
monkey
Yep.
kid, come on.
But yeah, going back to Jesse Mann's thing, as much as I would love for Bonkle to be in Mortal Kombat, I don't exactly know about a Tahu fatality.
Yeah, that's never been
Lego would definitely endorse that.
Oh, totally.
I mean, it works because it's freaking Lego. They can just pull off Tahu's arm and just start like beating.
Well,
him.
I mean, no, they did have
Tahoe
a-
doing it to other people. That would be the
Yeah.
problem.
There aren't like fatalities and yeah,
And
in Injustice
that
there
case-
wouldn't be.
Bionicle would be too niche for something like that.
No, they'd be like, oh look, it's the red one. I loved that one when I was a kid.
All I'm saying is, think about like an Injustice battle in Metru Nui where you use like terrain traversal, and you kick somebody into the sky and they like break through the robot shell.
Oh my
You-
god.
You jump into
go
the
up and,
chute.
like,
You
go
jump
up.
into the chute above and then go behind them.
I hate
my
this
own
conversation. Can we get
Actually,
outta here?
speaking of which, I am actually reading Mystery of Metro Nui again as of today, just because I got my books back last week from. They were in another state for many, many years.
Very nice.
So,
That's good.
7th century to be
Revisiting.
exact.
yes. 2 weeks ago.
Leo, in the 3 months, how has your Bionicle journey gone?
I got distracted by courses and emailing a lot of professors. I'm sorry.
So you didn't read any 2002?
I started, but I haven't had time to finish.
Rip, you're a failure.
Yeah.
I know.
You're fired.
I'm proud of it. I'm fired.
Yeah.
You're fired. This is your last episode. Everybody say bye to Leo.
Bye, guy.
All
Thank you,
right.
Ulti.
Oh, you thought I was joking.
No, I thought you were Ven.
I thought
Alright.
you were Deange.
Well, you're not wrong.
I think we should probably begin the wrap-up process as we near an hour and a half mark. But I
All
will
right.
extend the offer to people in the chat, patron chat or YouTube chat. If you have any questions for us, feel free to
Yeah.
ask
Spill the questions.
while we're here.
I
Anything
am
about
eager to answer.
anything about the channel or Bonkle or I don't know.
Us?
Lego Super Mario.
Any questions to the new folks? You know, you're introducing them. We're
Hello.
getting them all accustomed to things. So feel free to inquire, and maybe they'll answer if they're kind.
We should give the YouTube chat a little moment too, since there's a delay.
Yeah,
It's not
I
that
will.
significant.
Don't worry about it. Well, it's Wednesday our topic contest. But that's a good point we could reiterate is we're going to make a poll about what the next contest should be during the 3-week break. And we're going to have people vote on that. So
To clarify further, what's going to happen is we're just going to let people vote which one is next.
Yeah.
Because some people are a little hesitant at the idea of a Merendar contest. Who could have seen that coming? So they decided, all right, well, just host contests so we can vote which one comes next. All right, sure. Whatever.
Magic asks, have any of you tried playing Ghost of Tsushima yet? I will answer that with a yes. I have. Mostly my girlfriend has. She played through the whole story. I started the story and I just couldn't really get into it. Nothing wrong with the game. I just wasn't really in the mood for an open world game, I guess. But she really liked it. And from what I've watched of the story, I can say it takes some turns. It definitely goes in really different ways that I would have expected from playing the beginning. So I will say that it's a pretty good game. We knocked it out in about a week. And yeah, if you like open world games, I would definitely recommend it. It's a beautiful looking game too. The environment's very good. And then, oh sorry, you gonna say something?
I was going to read a YouTube comment.
Oh yeah, I was gonna read a YouTube comment too. Kytrax, Malgam asks, LJ, why do you always seem angry?
He
He
did say it in the chat earlier.
Yeah, I
The
already
secret is
answered.
He's always angry.
Okay, listen here.
He answered in the kind of way that it's a loop. He answered
LJ
it
mad because he's not doing the Mario reviews.
I'm the one that had them sent to you, buddy.
Yeah. And you're still mad about it.
What? I had
Tyler-
every opportunity to not have them sent
You
to
want
you.
you want the Mario sets? Fine, you can have them.
Tyler Farron, why do you drive on a parkway? I'm parking a driveway.
Who says I do?
Moving right
Maybe I drive onto people's driveways and maybe I park on the parkway.
Very good question.
Can't stop
I wish
me.
we had the answer for it. That's pretty good anyway. So Enseal also asks, how do you guys feel about Hidden Side ending?
It's not
I
confirmed.
never. I mean, is it over?
It's
There's
not
no more.
confirmed.
Nothing really
It
is
not
over.
confirmed.
No one
Nothing's
really
ever
goes
really
away.
gone.
Yeah, see, Bionicle's not really gone, you guys.
The
Don't
dead
worry.
speak.
There are, to quote 2009 Meso, there are very reputable sources that are saying that the Hidden Side is over.
Thank you, Buster.
but nothing is for certain. So
Yeah,
all we
I
can do
think
is
it was
hope for the
very,
best.
very impressive to see all those reputable sources saying that Brickheads were canceled. So yeah, well, that worked out.
Oh yeah.
And they asked, wait, when's Bionicle Day? Why haven't I heard of it? Bionicle Day is on August 10th, aka 8/10,
8 Tentacle
which is
Day.
like, you know, if you look at 8/10 closely, it looks like it says bio. That is why it is Bionicle Day. It's really dumb. I don't know who came up with it, but that's that day.
Isn't
And
8/10
as far
also Lego's birthday?
Yes.
I don't care about like. No, just kidding.
But you think
we'll be
Bionicle
doing-
fans care about General Lego? That's funny.
We'll be doing at
possible.
least one thing
Yeah,
that
we
we'll,
got
that we'll feature on the stream. It'll be I think Zach already alluded to it earlier, but hopefully some more stuff coming, and also the
Zach
Helrix
is
contest
with
wraps up, so we should have some developments on that front.
Mhm.
I will
Ulti.
not read his question, but I will answer Ulti's question in the Patreon chat.
No,
Noble
you have
Six,
to
out of
read
that
I
it.
won't read Ulti's question. The question for TTV is Noble Six still alive? And if he was, where would he be living? And would he leave that location?
Noble Six, come out of
He's
that
still
cave.
alive in the survival mission.
Come out of that cave.
He's still alive, bro.
Look, Master
There
Chief
are
said it.
people out there that are
Master
crazy
Chief
enough
said
to
it.
just infinitely leave their Xbox running so that mission never ends.
Why not? Look, they
Yeah,
get
you
the
don't
world
want-
record.
They don't want Noble Six to die, so they leave him.
Well,
you know.
as long as you don't die, he never dies. And he's still in the cave, bro.
Secret
got
cave.
Master Chief told him to come out
It's
and
not
report.
even a cave, it's just 3 crates lined up in front of him.
They never confirmed whether or not he died. He's just
Exactly.
just
Boom.
there, you know. His
The
helmet-
video is so funny on YouTube. Noble Six still alive, confirmed. Secret cave discovered.
Look, there's
It's proof, bro.
no, there's also like a factory that's like way off in the distance, and people have figured out how to get to that factory and find the Master Chief statue on there. So I mean, Noble
Yeah,
Six could have gone that way
I
too.
think
You
he
never
was
know.
last-
Yes,
stupid.
Look,
sure.
he's a hyper lethal vector. There's no way he got like knocked down and just died there.
All I'm
Yep.
saying is, if Infinite 4-player co-op is Arbiter, Noble Six, and Buck.
You forgot George, bro. George is alive as well.
He
got
You
to-
know what? That one I will actively fight. There's no way he got out
Look,
of space.
We never see his body, man.
Yeah, it's because it's in a separate dimension.
Look,
You cannot confirm that kill.
that
Exactly.
kill is kill.
look. We saw Kat, we saw Carter, saw Emil. They're dead, but not George,
Yes,
and
there
not
must
Six.
be-
Well, I
there
don't
must
know
be
about
a
Emil.
camera
He might
point
just be
blank
taken
to
in
a
half, you
slip
know?
space rupture that tears a
I'm
coat
ready.
of ship in half.
I'm ready. How about you?
I'm ready. Sweet. How about
I'm
you?
ready. How about you?
Oh my goodness.
Dude, I love Halo when it doesn't
I love-
suck.
Spartans
I love
never
Halo
die,
as well.
fellas. They're just
You're right.
missing in action.
I think
Yeah,
that's it.
like the
That's what
quality
we're
we
saying.
expect from Halo games.
Wait a minute, yeah, wait. Like, why can't Noble Six be alive if Johnson got like exploded on a Halo ring and then showed up in the next game?
Yeah, he was making out with an elite, and then he's back
Yeah.
on.
He's just back. He's like, he died.
Bungie, back when they were still making Halo, they said that was not canon.
I know.
Well, guess what?
It's
They
a-
redid it for the remaster. So guess what? It is canon.
No,
Yes.
It is still canon. Bungie doesn't care about Halo no
Yeah.
more.
No, they only care about Destiny and their Eververse
this was
purchases.
back before they made Destiny.
They were planning
Yeah,
Destiny since
well,
ODST.
obviously, we're not in those days no more because now the Halo games suck. That's right, I said it.
You're correct, Bungie. I mean,
Bungie.
Bungie doesn't care about Destiny. I'm so tired. Bungie doesn't care about anything. They just care about money. Thank you, Ulti. I think. Is there any questions
Yo,
left?
Nah.
I think it's about over.
All right, good.
I'll cue the music at the end of our names.
Cue the music.
At the end of our
Solid.
names. Since
Last
it's
call for
Ven's longer mix. That's the only thing I have.
We're done with questions. It's time for plugs.
Effing
Oh,
Plug
yeah,
it
the
in, plug it
plugs.
in.
So
This is not
make sure
good.
to head on over to the TTV message boards at board.ttvchannel.com. We're currently wrapping up the Helrix canonization contest, which determines the appearance of the first Toa Helrix. So go ahead and check out the final poll that ends on the 10th. You need to be 13 years or older to be on the message boards, and please follow the rules. Then head on over to Patreon at patreon.com/the channel. Low as $1 a month, you can join our Patreon Discord server as well as the Minecraft server on the islands of Matanui and Voyanui with more to come. Additionally, make sure you check out Twitter at the TTV channel, as well as all of our individual ones. And make sure on the message boards you head over to another couple of polls, top 10 TTV channel moments of the decade and of 2020. We would certainly appreciate any of your nominations. And that does it. Whew.
We're done. Fun times.
Hooray!
All right. Well, I hope you all enjoyed today.
Mm-hmm.
I will see you all in 2021. I hope you all have a good rest of your
Everybody
year.
stay safe, please.
I hope you enjoyed your one episode of being on TGP Podcast, Dakota.
Yeah, was good.
Hello and welcome.
Feels good.
That's it.
Yeah. I do thank you all for showing up, though. And for a brief moment of seriousness, please be as safe as you can.
Mm-hmm.
The world is a unfortunate place right now, and there are limits to what we can all do, but there are certain things we can do. Please take care of yourselves, all of you, and we will keep trying to be entertaining where we can be. Because we have some cool stuff lined up.
Whatever, Boomer. I'm going to go play in traffic.
We have some cool
Oh my
stuff
goodness,
lined up.
OJ.
For
So that's
real,
about
guys,
it.
Wear a mask. Stay home if you're sick. Stay away
If you're
from
stick
people.
bug.
Stay home if you're a stick.
Yeah.
Stick
You're
back.
a stick bug.
Stick bug, stick bug.
Stay home. Play the stick figure. Your fellow stick.
Yes. For real though, be healthy, people, please.
You
Don't
did.
tell me what to do.
But for now,
I will.
cue the music.
No,
Cue the
at the end of
music.
the names, I said
No,
Oh, yeah.
cue it.
Is that how it works?
the way that this song works, it's gonna blast as soon, like in the middle of the
Okay,
names.
got it. All right, fair enough. In that case,
I started.
thank you for listening. I am Mesa.
I'm LJ.
I'm Ven.
I'm Envy.
I'm Starbreaker.
Leo.
And I'm Sakota.
And
Oh,
farewell.
Yeah, I should probably, unmute the system sounds. Yeah, very shades. All right.
Very-
Thanks for
very
watching.
good.
Well,
you,
and then it
everybody.
paused.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna get real loud.
In that case, farewell, everyone. We'll see you all next time. Adios.
Yes, I know. You know a lot of farewells.
Boo.